what are they called? Oodoos.
Oodoos.
Where are they from?
So this one is from Johnny Roadhouse, which is like a famous music shop in Manchester. And this, I can't remember who, this belonged to someone really famous. I can't remember who it was. So you get like a really nice, deep kind of subby, almost like tabla sound, but then you can get a lot of really nice, intricate kind of sounds out of the fingers as well.
I think one of the things that's really nice is now that the system's operational, we can improvise, we can record that, and then we edit that down to create finished tracks. So we're at the point where we're able to, as I say, compose, improvise, perform. And so we've got a few different pieces that we've already developed. But I think here this week, what we're really looking at is expanding it rhythmically in terms of the stuff that we're doing. So we're going to start introducing more range in terms of time signatures and superimposing time signatures to create sort of phasing, rhythmic and sort of interactions between the stuff. And we're also going to incorporate some live percussion as well.
Yeah.
Not done before.
Yeah, so that's definitely going to be a new... At the moment, like a lot of the material that we've kind of experimented with has been very heavily like sequenced and cyclical. So looking at how we can... Some of the set will definitely be that more kind of club focused cyclical work, but then some of it being more kind of free form and like without tempo and being triggered by the live percussion as opposed to like the drum machine.
But you haven't made music together before then?
Well, we did this one other gig last year at Soup, which was like the very first iteration of this stuff that we've been developing. But that was the first time we've kind of composed music together. But Dan was the person that helped me formulate my solo live setup.
Okay.
So I managed to get some Arts Council funding a few years ago to kind of, it was all about like translating studio practice, live performance practice. And Dan was my the guy I brought in to help me work out how the hell to do that.
Okay.
And then that's kind of segued into us doing this stuff together. Both work together at Spirit Studios as well. So
what is Spirit Studios?
So that's this, the university in Manchester, like audio engineering, music production. I guess that'd be fair to say. So increasingly doing more making. But so far it's been like, definitely for me, well, I imagine for you as well, but like it's like a very different workflow to how I would make music on my own, and definitely like a very different sound palette as well. So it's been really nice kind of in like, where does my approach and where does Dan's approach and where do our kind of combined compositional approaches kind of meet in the middle and make something new. So yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, I arrived on Monday. It's currently Saturday. Don't make me do the maths.
6 days. Did the music that we just heard, how much of that has been made this week?
Probably about half of it was brand new this week. So all of the live stuff, it was like using percussion. We'd never tried that before. It was something that we wanted to do, see how the kind of Udo and other live kind of audio input would trigger the kind of vocoders and the synth stuff that Dan shapes and able to like the last kind of sequence track that we did as well was developed this week. And then there was other stuff that we had like kind of written previously, but very much like the whole kind of project had been pulled together this week. And there was a lot of kind of like fine tuning of kind of everything. Because previously we'd, like written different pieces, but we'd only ever done one gig with some of that stuff before. So probably about half of it.
So how does it differ when you two make music individually and then when you make it together?
Well, I suppose I think I've always been quite sort of interested in process, and manipulation of sound and sampling and things like that. I'm going to make it where I've always been interested in shaping and playing sound, bringing sounds together. And although I do have a background in playing instruments and things like that, I think I've sort of don't tend to really play instruments anymore, particularly, whereas that's still a really big part of what you do, isn't it? There's like a real immediacy, I think, in a lot of the way to hold and play.
I think that's what's kind of quite interesting is we have definitely very different approaches, I think, to making music. Like I'm quite like slapdash and like a bit, I don't know, can be quite like, I don't know, almost throwaway or like, but yeah, they're quite immediate. And I think your, like Dan's like approach is like very methodical and like absolutely necessary to bringing together a process like this.
I think I was really looking forward to coming here, but I wasn't fully prepared for like how extraordinary it is here. Just like even just how welcome we've been and how comfortable, and it's hard to actually fully put it all into words, but it's such a beautiful environment to work in. As I say, and it's truly extraordinary, and I think it has been a true privilege to spend this time here. I shout out Sammy as well for just being like,
It's special.
the hostess for the most of
Yes.
but genuinely everyone. Yeah.
You know, like Jacob, Reese, obviously yourself, Mark.
Yeah.
It's like, it's been really, really nice.